Hi, I'm TeaFairy Gardner. Welcome to my story time. Today we are reading My Place in the World by author Aryanna Beringer, who is my sister, and artist Liz Beaty is the illustrator. This is my sister Aryanna. Aryanna writes, "For Donovan, Cameron, and Atlee, my nieces and nephew, my greatest accomplishments, love, Mom." My Place in the World by Aryanna Beringer and Liz Beaty. And you can find this book on Amazon. As I stood on my mother's chair in the middle of the kitchen in my favorite bright yellow boots, I proclaimed at the top of my lungs, "This is my kitchen, and everything in sight belongs to me." My mama looked into my eyes, and she said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this to be your kitchen, but it's mine. In time, you will find your place in the world to call your own, but you will have to explore to find it." So that's exactly what I did. I marched through the deep, dark forest in my bright yellow boots. I saw tall trees and tiny bugs, and soon I met a big brown mama bear. The bear stood nose to nose with me and looked directly into my eyes and said, "Who are you, and why are you in my forest?" I stared directly back at the big brown mama bear and said, "My name is Atlee, and this is my forest." But the big brown mama bear kindly looked at me and said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this to be yours. I know you'd like this forest to be yours, but it is mine. I hibernate in the cave, and I roam across its many fields and streams. In time you will find your own place in the world, but you will have to explore to find it." I waved goodbye to the big brown mama bear, and I marched to the top of the tallest mountain. In my bright yellow boots I climbed, and I saw giant drifts of snow and big pointy rocks. Soon I met an unwavering white Mama Snowy Owl. The Mama Snowy Owl flew nose to nose with me and looked directly into my eyes and said, "Who are you, and why are you in my mountain?" I stared directly back at the Mama Snowy Owl and I said, "My name is Atlee, and this is my mountain." But with great confidence the Mama Snowy Owl said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this mountain to be yours, but it is mine. I fly through the cold night sky, and I hoot into the night. In time you will find your own place in the world, but you will have to explore to find it." So I waved goodbye to the Mama Snowy Owl and marched to the shores of the deepest ocean. In my bright yellow swim fins I swam to the depths of that ocean. I saw schools of fish, brightly colored coral reefs, and soon I met a large gray mama shark. The mama shark swam nose to nose with me and looked directly into my eyes and said, "Who are you, and why are you in my ocean?" I stared into the large gray mama shark's eyes and said, "My name is Atlee, and this is my ocean." But the large gray mama shark sharply looked back at me and said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this ocean to be yours, but it's mine. I swim thousands of miles off the ocean and have established myself as the most fierce creature in the waters. In time you will find your own place in the world, but you will have to explore to find it." I then waved goodbye to the large gray mama shark and marched on to the big city. In my bright yellow boots I climbed the steps to the brightest white house I could find. I saw a beautiful rose garden, expansive green grasses, and soon I met a tall man. The man stood nose to nose with me, looked me directly in my eyes, and said, "Who are you, and why are you in my white house?" I stood firmly and I stared back at the man and I said, "My name is Atlee, and this is my white house." But the man looked back at me and began to say, "Atlee, I know you'd like this white house to be yours," but I stopped him right there. "Excuse me, sir, but I have marched through the deep forests, marched up the tallest mountains, marched to the depths of the ocean, and even marched on the big city. And while I marched, I watched and I learned from all the beautiful creatures. I have found my place in the world, and it's right here." The end. And this is Cameron and Donovan, my niece and nephew, the author's children, the author Aryanna Beringer, and this is Atlee Lincoln Beringer, the 2-year-old that the book is based off of. Thank you for joining us. Have a nice day.